In the context of the population crisis in Korea, experts use terms like population crisis or population cliff to describe the current situation. This is because Korea's total fertility rate is projected to be 0.73, significantly lower than the OECD average of 1.58. Korea has been recognized as a lowest low fertility country for over 20 years, and its fertility rate in 2021 reached a record low of 0.81, the lowest among OECD countries. While it is normal for fertility rates to decline as a country develops, Korea is experiencing a rapid population decline compared to other developed nations. In light of this, European approaches that have proactively addressed declining fertility rates have attracted attention. Today, we will explore civil unions as an example. A civil union is a policy that grants cohabiting couples a legal status comparable to that of married couples. It offers various benefits such as property rights, social insurance, inheritance rights, and more. Unlike marriage, however, civil unions do not result in the couples being officially registered as married in civil registries. This means that if they choose to separate in the future, they are not required to go through the complex legal process of divorce. The concept of civil unions emerged during the 1968 civil unrest in France, which was a significant social movement challenging the existing social order. Many individuals supported a less binding form of partnership that would reduce legal obligations and burdens. After the protest and as cohabitation became more common, the Civil Partnership Contract, Pacte Civil de Solidarité, PACS, was enacted in 1999 to bring cohabiting households under the legal scope. The contract allowed the participants in civil unions to remain legally single but receive the same benefits as married couples regarding family benefits, income tax calculations, and more. This resulted in breaking away from the previous family culture and creating more straightforward and more diverse families. There was also a change in the fertility rate. The French fertility rate was 1.73 in 1993, but it rose to 200 in 2006 and has remained at a stable level since then. It's interesting to note that while civil unions were created partly to give same-sex couples who could not legally marry the same rights as heterosexual couples took much more advantage of the policy. Sweden introduced family law in 1969, preceding France, in order to establish a legal structure that supports the upbringing of children outside of marriage. This legislation emphasizes the acceptance of diverse family arrangements and aims to ensure that individuals raising children without being married do not face unnecessary difficulties. Notably, Sweden's total fertility rate in 2020 stood at 1.66, which is more than double that of South Korea, highlighting Sweden's relatively higher fertility rate compared to countries experiencing population decline.